Hi students, in this lecture we will study a very interesting topic of grammar, also which is very important from exam point of view. So our today's topic is auxiliary verbs or helping verbs. Students, if you have gone through our second online lecture of parts of speech, we have already learned in that what is a verb. Now here we will see the meaning of the verb again. A verb is a word that tells us something about a person or thing. That means it is an action word. There are two types of verbs. First one main verb and second one auxiliary or helping verb. Let's see the example of main verb. First one, I read newspaper every day. Here read is the main verb because it shows the action or activity. Second one, Mohan works regularly. Here works is a main verb because it shows the activity done or action done. Let's have a look towards the example of auxiliary or helping verbs. First one, she has finished her work. Here has is the helping verb and finished is the main verb. Let's go to the next example. Children are drawing. Here are is the helping verb and drawing is the main verb. Now let's see the meaning of an auxiliary verb. An auxiliary verb is a verb used for forming different tenses of the main verbs. Like in the previous slide, we have seen the auxiliary verbs has and are have shown us the tense of the main verb finished or drawing. Let us have a look towards the examples of auxiliary verbs. Be, is, am, are, was, were. These are the different forms of be. Have, has, had. Do, does, did. Can, could. May, might. Shall, should. Will, would. Must, ought to, used to, need, dare, etc. Next we will see that auxiliary or helping verbs are classified into two types. First, primary auxiliary verbs. Second, modal auxiliary verbs. Let's see the different primary auxiliary verbs. They are is, am, are, was, were, shall be, will be, have, has, had, do, be, have to. Let's see the examples of modal auxiliary. Can, could, may, might, may not, should, must, will, shall, ought to. So what do you mean by modal auxiliary? Modal auxiliaries are used when we want to indicate our attitude towards what we are saying or doing. Now let us have a look on this chart. This will surely help you out to learn the functions of the different modal auxiliaries. Let's begin with the first one, can or could. This shows one's ability or capacity. Could can also be used to make requests. Next one is may. It shows permission, possibility, prayer or wish. May not is used to show prohibition. Might is the past tense of may, which is used to show possibility. Should is used for advice or probability. Must for obligation or compulsion. Will is used to show anything which is certain, sure and definite. Shall for determination. Ought to for obligation, probability or desirability. Need to is used to show necessity. Here are few examples of different modal auxiliaries showing different attitudes or functions. Let us have a look on the first one. I can play chess. Can you? Here the modal auxiliary can shows the attitude of ability of playing chess. Next one, yes, you can come in. Here can shows the ability of coming in. Next one is, may I come in, madam? Here may shows us the attitude of taking permission. Next one, it may rain this evening. Here, the model auxiliary may shows the probability of raining this evening. Next one, may God bless you. Here, this is a prayer. You may not borrow his notes. In this example, we can see that may not is used to show the prohibition of borrowing his notes. Let us see the next example. She thought her friend might be in the garden. Here the model auxiliary might shows the attitude of possibility, that is, the possibilities or chances of her friend in the garden. Now let's see this example. She should study regularly. Here the model auxiliary should shows the attitude of advice. That means someone is advising her to study regularly. Next example is the teacher should be in the library. Here should shows the probability of the teacher to be in the library. Next example, you must wear a safety helmet. Here the model auxiliary must shows us that wearing a safety helmet is compulsory. Next example is students must follow the college rules. Here must shows us that following the college rules is obligatory. Next example, we will face the fast bowlers. Here the model auxiliary will shows us the certainty or surety to face the fast bowlers. Next example, we will reach our destination or die in our attempt. Again here the model auxiliary shows us the attitude of certainty or surety. Now let us understand what sort of questions may come in the exam. First one, I have to sell the bags. In the bracket, the instruction is given, replace the underlined word with a model auxiliary showing compulsion. The answer is, I must sell the bags. So here, have to is replaced by the model auxiliary must. Next example, things are likely to be pretty much the same. The instruction in the bracket is, use a model auxiliary showing possibility. Answer, things might be pretty much the same. Next question is, many kids can barely lisp a few words. In the bracket, the instruction given is, rewrite using another model auxiliary showing certainty. Answer, many kids will barely lisp a few words. Here, can is replaced by the model auxiliary will, that is showing us certainty. Now let's see the last question here. Could I have a bottle of water please? In the bracket, the instruction given is, state what the underlined model auxiliary denote. The underlined model auxiliary in the question is could. It denotes request. Hope that it was a beneficial lecture for you all. Thank you.